Very good. All right, so let's go to our game, and let's take the logos down. Okay, logo is down. Okay, so here are the things that we have done. Let me go here. So we have all of our buildings in town done. We have our studio, Granddad's studio, and clinic done. I think the only thing we have as far as buildings to get done is up here. And I do need to add some blocking for this. Let's add the blocking here first. We need to add walls to this. And then we only have the where is objects? Such tiny, tiny writing for such tiny, tiny eyes. Oh, wait a minute. Turn this on. Make it so it's on 16. It is, thank God. Make sure we're on walls. Okay. Bring that to there. And then one here. That way you can just walk through the building. Or a mocked up building. So, okay. So that's good. The only piece of art we have in here is our trees and a well. Okay, so we're going to build the fisherman's hut today, which should put us at done for the actual building. So we actually have buildings for everything. And then we'll start thinking about and working on what's in each building, what people are in the buildings, all that stuff. We'll start writing that stuff in. Just as you managed to create a playlist yet for your design sessions. Just checking if you managed to create a playlist. What do you mean by a playlist? Like a music playlist or just started on a much simpler game to try and release in a month. Oh, good. That's always good. And so to get experience, already getting the main game loop going. Awesome. Music, I think. Yeah, I'm confused by the wording. So it means your dev playlist on YouTube. Oh, it's already there. On YouTube, it's already up and running. If you go to our YouTube channel, I update it every day. You go to YouTube, let's see, Your Joy, go to my channel, view your channel, and then go to playlists. And in playlist, there's one called Game Dev, and it is all of the streams we've done so far, which is 21 streams of Game Dev. But it's about an hour and a half for each stream, except for the first ones, because the first ones were just us talking about other things. We didn't know we were gonna turn it into the stream as part of the stream, like continuous. But yeah, it's up there. They're all up there from the first one all the way up. So they look like they're out of order, but if you look week 1, week 2, week 3, etc., then you'll follow. I'll see if I can fix the order later. I'll fix the order when I'm adding today's stream to it. So yeah, it is up there. He means your game dev. Yes, it is already there. And okay, wait a minute. I turned off all the sounds. I don't know why that one made a sound. Every single sound in this game is turned off. And yet the sound still happened. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Savvy Otter, for putting that up. Savvy Otter has put the link to it in the share a link. Yeah. It's not that hard. He says, thank you for your hard work. It's not that hard. I'm enjoying this. To me, this is me just having fun. You know, so I have no bosses. I have no nobody above me saying, don't make it that way, make it this way. So yeah, I'm just free flowing here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, number one, I think entering the fishing hut, we need a couple things. Okay, let's go to our tile set. We want the top tile set. And what we want to do is we're going to put one door here on the end. Yeah, we're going to put one door here. And we're going to put another, like a longer, like not door, but like window maybe? Like a longer window type thing over here on this side. Do something like that. That way, like he's passing stuff forward and back through to people that are fishing. You know, something like that. And then another door on the other side so he can walk through. Yeah. Because this one won't be a door. This one will be a an awning. That's the word I'm looking for. You know, we could probably fake an awning by moving that out one. Let's try this. If we take, we're going to simulate an awning. I think that'll be interesting. Now we'll use the other one. That way it looks like it's out from, yeah, okay. This is our simulated awning. And then we'll take these and draw these back in. Yeah, as I said, this is a fishing site. Oh, sorry. Yeah, there's a WO3WD. I don't know why, but it is out there. The king. Laugh out loud. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, cool. Let's see, go to tile set 2. Take these and put them down there so you can see through. We're gonna leave the green here so so we can see it's an awning. It won't be a doorway, but it's an awning where he has like open windows there where he can pass fish stuff in and out. Pass fish stuff in and out. Interesting. Okay, so we need to go to our walls. Let's put our basic walls in. Actually, the way we have to do this is this, because we want to be able to go to the opening. Back here. Yep. That's working. And that means that we have, once we do this, it means that we have all of our buildings kind of mapped out, which I think is a good thing. At least in my opinion, it's a good thing. Back to the tile set here. See if we can grab, I forgot to grab that. Which one is it on? Okay, it's on this one. Why is it not? I wanted to grab this. Grab it. Okay, let's move the walls out of the way. You, out of the way. You, come with me. Did I put it on the background? No. Instance? Yes. Okay. Back to the walls, put this back. Okay, so we can get rid of this guy, which was our little mock-up holder. Let's come over here. Oh, that's right. On the instance. Object height. That's the one. Yep. Okay, delete. Okay, so that is gone. Let's turn everything back on. Let's turn our backgrounds back on. And that is our hut. Hut. No, just kidding. Okay, we need to put our warp in. That needs to be on the walls. We need to make sure that's set to, yep, it is. And we will obviously have to get all the math. I put my book. I left my book in the other room. That's okay. I can write on this. I can write on this. And not a Sharpie, a regular pen. Okay. So when he comes out, he will be facing right, and we will put him at 1015 by 55. So that's where he will come out on that one. On this other one, that we will put here. It will come out right about there. So we're going to put him, which is 791 by 56. Alrighty, so we haven't built the inside yet, so we're going to build that. We need to build that before we do anything else with these guys. I mean, technically we could turn this off for a second and move them into place like that. That way they're just there. That way it looks like you're actually walking into something. Oops. Oh, 1 pixel off. Turn the grid back on. All right. So the exterior is done. Let us go to the interior. We need to make a room. Go to rooms. Go to forest. Create a room called Fish Hut. FO Fish Hut. That is the Fish Hut. Welcome, Fish Hut, to Fantasy Island. No, just kidding. Okay, so we need to do some stuff here. We're going to make it 700. Oh, actually, let's get our conversion. So we'll make sure we're on a matrix. So that would be 704 would be the correct. 704 by, let's make it 560. See if that gives us the correct shape we want. No, it's a little thick. No, we need to make that. Let's try lower 416. We'll try 416. No, still not enough. 320. Okay, that looks more like the shape. It's not going to be perfect one-to-one in Matrix because it's just a mock-up, but it gives us our base shape. We do have to add our enable viewports, visible viewport. We have to make that the correct size so as not to be a problem. So that would be 288 by 216. Like I said, there's got to be a way to do this as a global variable, but I don't know. I don't know this program good enough yet. Okay, so then we want to go and attach this to our character. 648. 144, 108. I can't see what that was. Okay. Astergos, thank you very much for the follow. Sorry if I said that wrong. 144, 108. Okay, this doesn't look right to me. 8664. That should be right. Why does it look 822216? Yeah. Where the aspect ratio on this looks wrong to me. Oh well, it's set for now. Well, we can always go back and change it because we're gonna have to come up with a universal one anyway, just so that we the camera doesn't look like it's changing shape. Okay, thank you. You're welcome. YouTube, just the same name. Alrighty then. Let's start with our basic background. We need to add a layer for tiles. That underneath the instance layer. We need 2 layers for tiles, and we're going to go rename this. Just make it top. I will have to go back and redo. Oh wow, cap locks as well. Top, and we'll call this one bottom. Okay. Because what we're learning is we can layer tiles, which is really good. That's how we do the where the doors are. So if we go over here and for the top one, we'll start putting stuff up. Yep. And it's going to be the same for the bottom one. So let's go ahead and put that in so it's just taken care of. We don't have to worry about it. Okay. So our top layer, let's move this over here. We're going to get this color here and do a fill. Now, what do we have? We need doors. We need our 2 doors. Wow. We're not going to fill with the doors. No. Let's put them over here. Yeah, that scale's way off. Oh well, we'll put this in for now. I think we will live. Okay. And outside walls. Yeah, that looks too far off. When we walk in, it's just going to look bad. Let me look at my scales here a little bit. Let's take it down by 30%. So if our size, let's go back to this. Size of our room is 704. So if we take it down by 30 cents, that's 21. 704 minus 21. So that would be, closest one would be 627. 627. And 320 would be 32. That'd be 90. 90 smaller. So the closest one to 90 smaller would be 208. Oh, that probably is going to look a lot better. Where's we need our, we left him out there all alone. Their window. Oh, the window closed. It's odd. I didn't purposely close it. Okay, so yeah, that's probably a little bit better. Let's get rid of that one. It's not perfect, but it'll do the job for now. Yeah, we'll probably go one more smaller, but that's all right. Won't worry too much about it. Okay. That one. That's good enough. I don't think we got the right size here. It was 208, right? It goes 209. Is my math wrong? Oh, no, 208 is correct there. Yeah, I got, it's the width one I got wrong. We put 6. It's 627. Oh, it's 624. 624. Okay, yeah, that's better. Okay. Esmond Kirk has made it. Esmond's made it on. Ah, he's back. I hope the dentist went well. I'm glad that you were able to get back on chat because I know you said you were having trouble with it yesterday. Okay, so this is like a fisherman's thing. So it's probably too long, but we're going to keep it like this for now. So things that we're going to need. We're going to need, obviously, we'll go back here to the instance. And we're going to need a fisherman, so let's throw him in there. Hi, my name's Bob. I sell fish stuff. Do you need some nets? Do you need some hooks? Do you need some fish eggs? I got them all. He's going to need some tables to sell his stuff. Or rather, yeah, he's pretty freeform. He doesn't have a this is way too big. This is bothering me now. I think Bob's thing is way too wide. We're gonna make some adjustments again. Sorry. It's bugging me. We'll make it 384. Bet you that'll look better. It just looks too long. Yeah, that's better. That does look better. Okay, let's go to our top. Move that over. Grab this. That's better. Go to our instance layer and grab Bob. Hi, Bob. Here's your tables, Bob. You'll have a couple of them. And then we can, yeah, we'll throw a couple of tables up for Bob. Doesn't matter where they go. Because basically what they're going to do is they're going to be counters at some point. Let me see if you're seeing this. Yes, you are. Okay. Because what I figured is we'll use tables as just placeholders to make a counter over here where he'll have to move it forward one, where he can like have all of his special hooks and stuff like that he's been making for his lifetime. And also people can try out different fishing poles and stuff like that. So we'll just make a little walk-in area. And then we need to make his awning stuff. So we'll put, since we don't have windows, what we can do is in this track part, we can do the same thing we did outside, where we can fake the windows. So we'll do that. That's okay for now. And then we'll do this middle one to smooth these out. That way he has his open window. And we know it's there when we're on the inside because we want to be able to show something there so that, yeah. And then we could put that underneath. So let's go to level 2, the bottom part, put these in so that those are covered. There, at least you know that he can walk up to it and stuff like that. So that's a good thing. And then we'll throw a couple chairs in. Because, yeah, sometimes mom doesn't like to stand up while dad's buying fish hooks because she finds it extremely boring. Okay. I know. I didn't fix this because it's still at 32. Okay. Okay, so that's pretty good. We'll go back to the background, and what I need for this is I just want to grab a, did I put the corners back? I did put the corners back. Because we can put some things in the corner here so that it's like fishing poles and stuff like that in the corner, that kind of thing. I think we're going to move those two out. We're going to put them here because I forgot to put the wall in. I'll go and put this wall in. Okay. Need one more of these over here. There's a couple of them there. And we could probably put some of these ones over here too, so that they're like those tubes that they put fishing poles in. So yeah, that kind of thing. Okay. Yeah. Hi, Bob. Everybody say hi to Bob. Not to be confused with Bob Fitch. How are you feeling, Kirk? Better. And it went well. Good. I'm glad. Dennis said they could have filled my tooth, and I was like, nah, let's just pull to prevent future pain and stuff. Okay. But how are you doing today? I'm still sick. Went to had an ultrasound on my leg this morning and all that stuff, and doing okay. I'm doing fine. I'm just grouchy. Heavily medicated, so I'm saying stupid stuff today. I actually cursed a little too much this morning when we were playing Rock and Roll Racing because it got to me. Okay, so all we need now is we need our walls later. Call it walls. Rename walls. Okay. We has the walls, and we go to our assets, and we take the wall object, and we start putting our walls in. Oops. Guess what? So what I'm understanding is every layer that we have over here seems to have its different grid settings. So it doesn't look like we can set one grid for all of them. Unless, let me see if this will happen. Okay, if we pick them all, can we set the grid for all of them? I do not know if this is going to work, but we'll try it. Yep. Okay, so let's put our walls in. Oops. Actually, have to be on the wall setting. We got walls. Lots of walls. Another thing that would be good is if these blocks could make 90-degree turns. What I mean by that, like if I take this and I pull it out like that, if I wanted to just go here and go up, I would be great if it could do that, but it doesn't. It will only make blocks, which is a little bit smarter. Okay. Now what we'll do here, because we don't want people to be able to walk out of that, because it is a window. So we're going to go ahead and just put a set of blocks here so they can't walk out from there. They can walk up to the window and as close to the window as possible, but they can't walk out of the window. Okay. Oh, I thought I was getting lit up on Discord. Is someone DMing here, Joy? Not that I'm aware of. That SFX is real close. Is that Discord? What? Okay, we have gone into Discord and we have turned off sound. However, sound keeps playing. So I don't know why. You are not getting lit up on Discord. I am. But we have gone in and turned the sound off. So let me do this. I'm going to close Discord because people keep complaining about the sound. I'm going to reopen it and see if that makes the sound settings now correct. So I don't know what's going on with it. So did I have to? Nope, that didn't do it either. I'm just going to close Discord right now. I've closed Discord. Yeah, streamer mode is on, but it's still making the noise. We did disable notifications. We went in and disabled every single sound that Discord makes. However, it keeps making sound. It doesn't activate automatically. So my Discord is in Discord. Okay, so we have that. Now we need to put our teleporters in, which is always the fun part. We've got that on. Let's take our warps, put them in here. Now we need, I forgot to copy the base code, but we'll go get it in a second here off something. Okay, so those are set. We put the ones on the outside, I believe, already. Yes, we have. Let's go over here and just grab the code from one of them. Grab that. And that, once we finish that, that should take care of all of our buildings. Shouldn't it? Yes, I believe that takes care of all of our buildings. Okay, so this one, when he comes out, he will be facing right. Okay. He's going to the forest. Rome Forest. It's going to be facing right. Correct. And we want him to land at 1015. By 55. So he will go there. Save that one. We need to go back over to this one over here. Do the same thing. He'll be facing left. And he'll be going RM Forest. And his numbers will be 791 by 56. Okay. Okay, both those are done. Now we need numbers for in here. Put them about right there. So that is 343. By 105. Go over to the other one. About right there. And that would be 39. Let's make it 105 as well. I need a tissue here real quick, sorry. Got something on my arm. Alrighty then. Now we need to just go outside and add this to the forest guy. And then for the most part, I think we have all the buildings ready. So let's set these guys up. This, we need to be on the walls. We're on the walls. We want that one. Okay, he is the one on the right. So he's 3, 3, 9, 3. by 105. And he's going to the faux, not the gym, but what did I call it? Fish hut. Faux fish hut. And he's coming in from the right, so he's going to be facing left. Okay, that one is done. Let's copy this. Copy. Now we go across to the other one. He's going to the fish hut, but he'll be facing right. All right, and he's going to the fish hut, and he's going to 39 by 105. Oh, cool. Alrighty then. So, fish hut is in place. Let's see if I got, yeah, that needs to be back one. Turn that off. Okay. Down, 1 pixel down. Okay, back to our hut. Our basic fish hut. Hi, Bob. Alrighty then. I put that in the wrong direction. It's supposed to be, no. Yes, no, yes. I think I put the doors in backwards, but that's okay. It's just placeholder stuff. So what I can fix that real quick. I'm pretty sure I put the doors in backwards. Back to the top. Grab the correct door. Should be this one. There. That's correct. And that one's wrong. There. Yep. Okay. So our doors are in. Alrighty. Okay, bump, bump, bump. Okay, so our fish house is done. Our fish hut is done. Hut, 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 hut. Just going over. Mute is in the volume mixer on Windows. Yeah, you shouldn't be hearing anything now because I closed Discord. If you're still hearing something, I don't know where it's coming from. Yeah, well, he's about 3,000 miles or 4,000, 5,000 almost miles away. I don't think he'll be able to hide something in my room. You know, so he can't do it. Hut. He does. He goes outside on occasion. He does go outside. He would need to leave the house. He has left the house. I know last time I was there, we had a really good dinner at the Brazilian Steakhouse, and that was fun. I think that what we're going to do is we're going to go back to our instance. We're going to put one disgruntled mom over here by the tables. She's got a smile on her face because she wants to encourage her husband, but she also just hates fishing. Put a couple of them. There you go. That way we got some story. Yeah, there you go. One finished fish hut. If you can't walk through the window, which is good. You got doors, both doors are set. I will do a build today. We'll show it tomorrow with all this in. I did notice one thing in the in here that I missed, and that is I didn't put the teleporter for this. We don't have anything to go to this road here, but I didn't put the teleporter in here to go to the village. So let's put that in real quick. Simply because it should be there. Oops, we need to turn the grid back on so it's happy. So that's our teleporter to the village, which goes to this one up here. We didn't leave enough walking room here. Let's fix that. All set. Mama says we'll make it 2. There, that way it's a little bit better. Use our silly tile set. This is tile sets you can make at home. Yes, sir, Bob. We make tile sets for all makes and models. Everything gets a tile set. We have tile sets on glass. We have tile sets in the room. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see what we made. This is only 2. That's not wide enough. Yeah, make that there. So we'll use 3 on this side. We need to adjust the wall. Yep. Okay. Yeah, it can be 3 on this side. That's fine. And since it's an outdoor, we don't need it doesn't need a door. It just needs to be there. So we're all good. Then we need to code it. So let's look back at this, and we need a number about here. Here? I'll put it about here. We'll put it on the X. So 31 by 223. And then the one on the other side, we'll put it about here. That is 1,111 by 192. Okay. Let us put it in, since we have both numbers now. We want you to go to the village. RM underscore village. We want you to be facing right when you go to the village. And we want you at, okay, we want you at 31 by, is that correct? Y, X, Y. I think my numbers are wrong. Check something real quick. Okay, yeah, that's the correct one. 31 by 2. Okay. I have them backwards. That's what's wrong. 31 by 223. Okay, so that one's done. You do the other door. We also need to do this real quick. Cut off. Oh, that's the only one on this side. Duh. I'm a dork. Okay, where'd it go? Did I not put one on this side yet? I probably didn't. That's not surprising. It's on the collision map. I did just realize, apparently I didn't put collision. You can actually walk off this map right now. We're gonna have to fix that. We do want him facing left. We do want him going to the, it'd be a forest, RM forest. Room. Forest. Run, florist, run. We do want him facing left. But his numbers are 1,111, sorry, by 192. Okay. So we have all of our teleporters in to go back and forth between the buildings and between the towns and the open areas. We do not have collision on this map on the outside, so we'll do that real quick. So let's what is this set to? Okay. So that should be on the collision map, and we should object wall. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, it's funny. I didn't. Apparently, I didn't put collision, so I could have walked off this map anywhere. Then I would be lost forever. There's our other walkway. It's a skinny door. It worked out. I don't know. Probably go back and make that a thicker door. Because our guy's going to get a little bit bigger, but we'll see how much. I'm not really sure how much yet. I'm going to stop the door at the wall at the water, because eventually I want to be able to put a thing in where you can swim between. So I was thinking about it. I'm like, well, you should be able to swim, or if the water is like a low river, you should be able to even just walk down the river. And then we'll talk about what we're going to do with other things, but with the train station is not important yet, basically is what I'm trying to say. But we will get there eventually, because we don't know where it's going to fit into the story yet. We have a lot of things to figure out still. But we've only just started, so it's all good. It's all going to be good stuff. And if it's bad, we'll just throw it away and start over. It's not that big a deal. It's about what we learned from it, not whether it's shippable or not sometimes. I mean, it'd be great if it was shippable, but it doesn't mean it is. But it's pretty tough. Like in this particular case, you know, you guys are hanging out and watching and stuff like that, but like this part here probably would have been done in a day, because I would have put like 4 artists on it, and they would have blocked it out in a day. But it's taken us a couple weeks because we're not doing 8-hour days. We're not, we don't have help. It's just me doing it. So this would go a lot faster in an environment with more than one person. Not to say it's a bad thing, but I did not expect to be doing this when we first sat down. Oh, I left. I said I was going to do it, and then I messed it up on that one. So we will eventually get some speed to it. Also, because I have not worked on anything really on it when I'm not on stream, because I wanted to make sure that we were keeping honest about it. Hello. What are you working on? A game? A mock-up of a game? That's better, probably a better way to put it. Yeah. A game that's not a game? Let's see. Okay. Mad Cabbage. What we're working on is a couple weeks back, someone asked me if I were to start a game today and work on a game today, how would I do it? And what would, and I'm going to do the quick explanation here. Will your joy finish that building? Tune in tomorrow. All the buildings are done. Bleh. Tune in next time. Same Your Joy channel. Same Your Joy station. Okay, bet I'm listening. Okay, so what we did, let me get the other screen up. Don't need Sylvester Stallone. Yes. Okay. So someone had asked a couple weeks back, or a few weeks back, about if I was going to start a game, how would I do it now, as opposed to when we started 30 years ago? And so,
You can search for it in the App Store.
wow. Okay, my watch has gone on a tangent looking for something and has told me it can't find it. So I don't know what I don't know what I asked it to do. So what we did was I said, well, the first thing I do is I just take a pencil and paper and write stuff out and start building my world on paper. And I go, but in lieu of that, you can use programs like Miro. So we had sat down and I did a quick map out of a game, basically a game world in Miro, and we put together a forest and a village and a mine. And then a couple days later, as this showing, I would just start throwing ideas up on a board so that we could see what was happening. So, your watch wants to help. Yes, I can imagine that. Okay, so we put just literally blocked out a little city for just a silly thing. So I made railroad tracks, all that stuff. And then the following week, someone said, "Well, why don't you go back and let's work on that?" I'm like, "Okay." So we put so we went in and we put all the buildings in town in, and we put all the people that are in town in. Just throwing it up there, just saying, "Okay, well, what will we have?" We would have a pottery shop and a clothing store and a temple and a town hall and all those kind of things. We'd have a town square and all that. So we threw that together. Then we threw together our little characters because we came up with our three main characters, which was a our player who's a 10-year old kid, boy or girl, doesn't matter, and then his grandfather and his grandfather's brother. So grandfather's the good guy, grandfather's brother's a bad guy. So we just started throwing ideas up and throwing it in everything in here. And we came up with an idea for the family crypt and him getting power-ups from the ancestors and stuff like that. And then we came up with some sample dialogue and stuff for the grandparent, the ancestors, to give him special abilities. Then we had talked about the mine, and I was showing that if you're if you have to build maps, but you don't have time to build maps, you can sometimes use my theory was that you could sometimes use some of the D&D map generators that are out there. So I we went to this D&D map generator and we put together our 16 level mines. So oops, sorry. So we put together our mine like this. It was just a mock-up, so we wouldn't have to worry about designing maps later. It would take it off our brain so we could work on the other stuff. So we did that. So we'd have some 16 level mines. We did descriptions of all the characters for the town. That's nothing. Then we were talking about what we would do for an opening, different ideas for that. So it just sort of grew, but we got to the point to where we could keep putting stuff on here. But then I went, okay, well, what if we took Game Maker and built it so that we could play around in it and get a feel for it and see what is working, what's not. So I had never used Game Maker before, so I went and took a 6-part tutorial in Game Maker. Put Game Maker back up. So I took a 6-part tutorial in Game Maker to learn Game Maker, and we built it out. So we have our forest. First off, we have our starting point, which is granddad's house. So this is where we start out, and we come out into the forest, which is all on our paperwork as well, on our paper version. This is our forest, and we got Granddad's shack, and we got the other buildings that are in there. We just put together the fishing place. I'll have to put the name on it still, and then you can go from there. You can go to the village, and here's the village with all of our buildings. And all of our buildings right now are enterable, so we have them all built. So we do have maps of all of them, and they're all marked. So, but it's just a mock-up. So what I had yesterday, let me see if I can get it to run today. Will it run? Let's see. Survey says it's running. So as mock-up, and this is yesterday's build, so there's some things missing from it, but I'm on the wrong page. I'm supposed to be over here. Okay, so we go to here. I'll come up. We got lucky, yes. So yeah, so this is our current playable build where you can go out and go through the forest and do all the forest things. And you can go into the studio. Graham has studio, so we have his workout mat. You know, we go back out, go into the clinic where Granddad heals people because he's a good guy. And then we can go down here and go into town. And in the town are all of our buildings. So this is our butcher. We got some more complex buildings down here where we have the restaurant. So we have a restaurant, and all these are just mock-ups. So the sizes are going to change. Everything's going to change, and probably none of it will exist when our game is done. But we're just mocking it up and getting a feel for the play. So, because I wanted to show that you don't need all the really expensive stuff. You don't need Photoshop. You don't need, even our tile set that we put together, which is just a rudimentary tile set, can be put together in Paint on in Windows. So you can do like even the stuff we did on Miro that can be done on a big piece of graph paper. You can write it out and erase it and do all that stuff. So oh, that was great there. So yeah, so those things are this is so, and then you can go and literally, like I said, I even put a link to it, is the 6-part class that I took on in YouTube on how to do basically this. How do I build something? Here's our stables, and then the office for the stables is back here. People come and complain about their horses. So we'll make the doors bigger later. And then we have our temple. Right now it's just set up like an old church, but you get the basic idea. So it gives us places that we can go in now, and we'll probably start on probably tomorrow. What time is it? Oh, we're late today. We'll probably start it tomorrow. We'll go to each building and start writing out things that are needed for that building, things that our player can interact with, and things that they can't, just things that fill out the thing. We haven't decided on a world yet. So it could be a Western world, could be a medieval world, could be a, whatever. We haven't made that decision yet. It could just be a silly world. Who knows? But all of our buildings are in as of today. We finally finished them. But there's a lot. So we have our barbers, and you can go get your hair cut. Cut my hair. You're bald. Okay, I'll leave. But yeah, so we started putting this together, and last week we had the town laid out and stuff like that. And I'm gonna hype Savvy Otter again here a little bit. If you go to our Discord and links to share, there's a video of Savvy Otter taking this and putting it together in The Sims, which I thought was awesome. So yeah, so go take a look at that. So and that's just it. It's to inspire you guys to just start. There's no perfect time for anything. And if you're waiting for someone to give you permission to start, you're gonna be waiting a long time. Yeah, we can take all kinds of things. We can build it into anything we want, but that's not important yet, right? What's important yet now is our play cycle worth playing? So we had to build a practice environment to practice our play cycle, and that's what this environment is. But do go to the Discord and look at Savvy Savvy Otter's version of it. It is well worth looking at, and she does a really good job describing her town that she built on our model, which I think is awesome. But that is also the point: is use the tools you have to start making the games you want to make. Don't wait. Don't say, "Oh, if I only had." Well, guess what? There's a pencil and paper somewhere in your house. Do it. I give chat permission. No, what? No more waiting to get to it, chat. Use what you got. Yeah, 100%. Use what you got. Okay, so that's what I'm working on. Mad Cabbage, I hope I answered your question. Worst case, I can go draw in the snow. Absolutely. I'm waiting. All right, so that was, and I will do a new build for tomorrow, which will include the stuff we did today.